Back with the plat.
For a great evil has arisen in the east.
Is this loud? I think it is kind of loud.
Earth. Join
Let's,
us in our quest.
Let's turn this down a little bit.
Become our
There we go. All right, I'm ready. This is a this is going to be exciting. So, really quick, I might say it again a couple times in this video if people come in and ask about the poll. But I did a poll basically what game I should play next, and Suikoden 3 won pretty easily. However, when I looked up how long to beat, Suikoden 3 said about 62 hours. And Completionist is about 77 hours, which means there's not that much side content, it sounds like, but whatever. Point is, this game is about 22 hours, and Claire Obscura comes out, I believe, in, I don't know, it's something like 10 days ish. And so if I'm playing this game 2 to 3 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, then I think that this is a perfect length game for me to get through. And Suikoden 3, I think, is just going to be too long with the amount of time that I have. So that is the main reason why we're switching, if you're wondering why the poll is different. Why am I so bright? It's not even bright out. If I do this is bright out. It's not even that bright. It's just the sun. All right. Well, we're not going to dilly. We're not going to dally. We're just going to have some fun. I should open my chat. So let's do that first. I probably won't get many Twitch viewers, if anything, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. Let's go Twitch, and we'll adjust the screen to make it look better.
world of Middle Earth is changing.
But for right now, we don't really care.
War is soon to come to our time.
We'll go like, that's a little big. Let's go down. Let's go like that. Let's go like
All of Middle Earth.
that and that. Okay.
Join us.
All right. So we're gonna try this out today, and I will adjust the screen once I'm in the game. I did start it to make sure it works. This is emulation. I do own the game. It's out in my garage, but you know, that's just a pain in the butt. And who knows if those old discs even work. This is easier because it just runs.
The beauty of the elves fades. It passes into legend.
Let me know if it's loud enough. I could turn it up a little bit if I got to.
The ancient spirits of earth, fire,
I mean, here's the thing. We all know the story of Lord of the Rings. We probably don't need to watch it, but
freely are forgotten.
that was weird. That was played in reverse, right? Because the ripples were going inward.
But it was not always so. In Eregion long ago, the elves were given secret knowledge to forge great rings of power. They were precious beyond all else. For within
I should watch a video to find out what the rings do. They're rings of power, so they
were deceived.
must enhance you in some way, but do they have specific skills? Or are they all going to be
In the fires of Mordor he forged
or are they not like skills like that?
a ring to rule them all. And with it Sauron enslaved the races of Middle Earth.
Oh, I don't know.
But not all light diminished.
Come on, game.
Stood fast.
Okay. I will I can't really adjust it because I don't know what the game, how much of this screen is going to be taken up by the game. Because this is like a widescreen part of the movie. I actually always thought that was so cool. The elf with like the, I don't know, like a glaive style thing, but like the line of elves doing that thing. I don't understand human psychology enough to like, there are humans that want to be on the front line, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't be if I was raised in a different time period, maybe where individualism isn't as spouted, but it's such a,
The ring was cut from Sauron's hand.
man, that's such a crazy lucky move. But imagine being on the front line of a fucking war, bro. Like, you know you're gonna die, but like apparently in like ancient Rome or whatever, or you know, who knows about the Roman Empire, but you know what I mean. It's like in olden times in war, like when they were sieging. Sorry, my carpet is fucked up.
Line of men.
They were sieging walls. Like, people would argue to. They would want to be the first up there, almost guaranteed to die, because if you didn't die, you were the biggest hero for the rest of your life and respected, and you basically took your family from a line of peasants to like borderline royalty, you know. So people would, maybe that's just enough. Life must have sucked.
To be forgotten were lost.
This is such an amazing game. I loved it. I'm very excited to play it. I rented it from Blockbuster when I was much younger, and I think I rented it for about 2 or 3 days, so I did not beat it. But I remember thinking it was a lot harder. Like, as a kid, it was very difficult. I got stuck. That's like half Golem, right? Gollum. That's before they decided what he would look like in the other movie, or maybe that was during the transition.
Of man divided, and their great cities weakened.
It is kind of fun to be able to watch, to play a video game, and they have scenes of one of my favorite movie series of all time. I mean, how fucking peak, is that what kids say, is the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Elves called the greatest of all races. With them came Boromir.
What's up, buddy? Are you gonna vomit? It sounds like he's gonna throw up. He cries before he throws up. He doesn't throw up that much, but he does throw up from time to time. He eats too fast.
Desperate plan was conceived.
What's up, buddy?
Join us in our quest. Face the power of Mordor.
He also thinks there's a god that lives inside of our bedroom, and it's a light on the wall, and he'll sit there and stare at the wall, but he doesn't. Unless I'm looking at my phone, the light doesn't reflect onto the wall. How are the fucking movies so impossibly good?
Your road here.
It gets increasingly harder towards the end. I wonder if I made it farther than I thought. How is the sound? Obviously, I'm louder, but
Justify my trust.
okay. So
This I sense.
don't worry, we're gonna adjust this. We might just go like this with some black borders.
Stand aside, creature. You are in my way.
If that doesn't bug you guys too much. Sound could be a bit louder. Let's do it then. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. Great. I am excited for the great fucking music, because it's just gonna be straight up lifted. All right. I think we're going to the Ring Wraith Shadow Captain. I bet we beat him. Let's go ahead and fight this one right here. Oh, he was immune. Ooh, that was a close one. Where did she come from?
Return to the shadow, slave of Sauron.
I will say I think the pacing of the cutscenes so far is a little awkward, but that's some good voice acting, man. Needs a remaster. I wonder if it's awkward with like rights and stuff.
Let it pass to him. Let him be spared. To you I bestow this gift of my people. It braces the soul and binds the hearts of others.
Here, you can come up here, buddy. Don't worry about it. I can just give him one.
I live because of your bravery, my lady. What favor might I grant you?
There is no time. Hurry, we must find you equipment and heal your wounds.
All right. What a treat. I haven't played this game in so long. Me neither. I definitely, I don't know how far I got, but I am excited to do the evil mode that I remember. Here, you will travel across Middle-earth, find hidden items, and battle groups of foes. Gandalf the Grey speaks to you of events in Middle-earth. View these scenes in the epic scenes section of the menu. I don't really care. I've seen the movies. All right, all right. 109?
Yes, my friend.
There's 109 scenes? Bro, Gandalf, Ian made fucking bank on this, it sounds like.
Your great captain, Boromir, has been summoned north, and you ride in his shadow. Yet others are aware of his mission, for a great evil has arisen in the east that threatens all of Middle-earth.
Well, I know I don't have to watch them. Will I understand the plot if I do not watch them?
Of your lord. But now it has found you.
So we work for Boromir. Who's gonna tell him? Does he even know Boromir's dead yet? He must not.
Idril is one of the elves of Middle-earth. They are a departing race, leaving these shores. For years beyond count,
Buddy.
they lived in harmony with this world.
You're not going in there.
Awed by its wonders.
Come on.
This elf is a warrior among her kind. Do not underestimate them. Many have lived thousands of years and possess wisdom and ability far beyond that of mortals.
Will I know the plot of our characters if I don't watch that? Because this is the only reason I know we're working for Boromir is because of that right there. Let's go B. L. Oh, R2. Did I mix up R2 and R1? Isn't R2 supposed to be the bumper? I might need to rebind those. It's not a big deal. Okay, we are on hard because I set it to hard the first time we launched the game. I've looked through some of these, but I think we should stout, bro. Don't even try to slash Pierce says, bro. We're stout. All right. To be fair, we do have Boromir vibes for sure. All right, there's an adventure over there. Holy shit. First chest. Chests contain items of value. I'll be the judge of that. Enemies will often lurk nearby, so be wary. Okay. Third Age Gondorian Scouting Shield. If you hear my cat crying in the background, just let it, okay, actually, you just go straight to the new equipment tab. 5 more armor, huh? Bro, and then he equips it? What a fucking Chad. He looks so cool. Just like a dude with a sword is such a vibe. Is that what the kids are saying? Look at us walking through the forest. Oh, random encounters. I don't know why I didn't think they'd be random. Spirit powers. You've got swordcraft also, huh? I want to see if your AP charges in between combat or if we have to heal. Oh, you get swordcraft when you do that. Interesting. Okay. This attack is really bad right now. Okay, you don't know their HP number, but you have a rough idea. Let's take a look if we get our leadership. Company might sounds kind of bad. The reason it's bad is because we have one other party member. So what happens if you just attack? Do you get any juice? No. So you're at 45 AP. You could taunt. That's kind of nice. A powerful melee attack. I wonder if we're going to be able to farm. I don't even know. All right, that's the last AP we're going to use in this first fight. Wow. Okay, they hit pretty hard in this. Oh, nice hit. All right, we're at 25 AP. Hey, Grandpa, how you doing, buddy? Ah, we got lambus bread. Let's take a look. Action points using special attacks and combat cost action points. Certain items such as lambus or skills restore characters' action points. Oh my god. Okay, so we're not using fucking skills. I'll tell you that. Not right now. Alright, so we're learning Orcbane. That's already set up. Company of Valor. Oh, it only takes 5 to learn Company of Valor, though. This seems like it's what we want the most. This upgrades our dexterity. Because I read through the first abilities when I launched the game earlier, just because I was curious. Constitution, dexterity, speed. It ups your accuracy, your HPs, and your melee defense. That seems... Upping speed is actually... So this is like AoE haste. I don't know how you learn passives. Let's take a look at you. Lowers the strength of an enemy. Of a single enemy, though? I don't know. I'm not convinced. Increase one party member's rate of attack for the remainder. Remainder of the battle is kind of nice, huh? Well, we don't get to choose. It's already selected, right? Like, there's no like. Yeah, these are already selected. We don't have to choose anything here. Okay. All right. So be careful with our AP. Oh, that's right. Sorry, gotta hit that button. I love starting with the shield, bro. So I wonder if they are random encounters, or if they're like set in the environment. What does this do? This gives you 2 strength, 4 dex, 3 1 speed, no. 3 speed, 1 con. Can you equip that? You can't equip that, huh? It must be unique to her. I assume speed is ridiculous in this game, but we'll find out. No elf stones. Okay, so you have this. You actually can't remove it. It doesn't look like. I don't know. I'm just kind of dicking around. And what item did we get? Some health, some action points. You know what? Use the Lambus. We'll hopefully. I don't know if there's money in this game, but we'll figure it out. It's so funny to play a Lord of the Rings game with a random encounter in it. Not just one. This guy has got green health. I don't wonder why. I feel like I don't want to use too much of our Oh, this guy's a punk. Good crit, he's dead. Okay, he's not dead somehow. Oh, good miss though. Oh, they hit hard. They hit hard in this game. Why? I love his portrait. This looks like it was so inspired by Final Fantasy X. You don't need to use that. I think you just kill this guy. I do kind of want to learn my Company of Might, but I don't have enough AP to actually do that right now. We're just going to, do you taunt him? Or just attack him? I think we're just auto-attack boys right now. And we keep our stuff for healing. Because they hit fucking hard. Alright, maybe we do use this Guardian Strike here. See if we can kill him. That was no more powerful than your normal attack. He lied to you. Unless her attack is way higher than his. He did 44. She just did 49. You just spent 20 AP to embarrass yourself. Level up. That's a great level ups animation, like little thing. Lambus and Keen Foil. Level up just gives us stats, it seems like, right? No. We choose the stats. Huh. What is your speed? You already have 16 speed. You only have 12. The 12 to 16 difference did not feel super high. Oh man, this is going to be rough. More HP and magic defense. More AP and base spirit power damage. Probably not as much your thing. I don't even think I could pick. Every single option seems way too important. Oh, sorry. More Lambus. Okay. Well, what the fuck? Oh, I don't think it's alive. It doesn't move, so I don't think it's alive. It's perfectly still, so it may not be alive, but just in case. Just in case. Oh, you healed a full HP outside of combat. No, we just leveled up. Okay. Because we also got our AP back. All right, here's the goal. First level, we're going to give him more strength, all right? This is what you do. You're going to get more speed because that's what you do. Now, but I'm afraid, like, if you don't take any dexterity, you're just not going to be able to hit the allies. I don't know which one I put as X. Oh, X is my normal button. We got the long bottom leaf. Yep, okay. Well, what does that do? Does that revive somebody? Oh, it's just better than Lambus bread. Sorry, elves.
I heard a voice. On the road.
Yes, I know.
Who could it?
Patience.
I'm looking for Boromir of Gondor. Have you seen him?
No. But I do see orcs ahead.
Boromir? Gondor? It's hard when you don't know what's coming up. You know what? Let's try a fluid strike here. The rabbles are easier to kill. Bro, she is embarrassing me right now. You are embarrassing me! Barithor, you're gonna get removed from the party, and you're the main character. You can't remove him from the party. I don't care. He's getting removed. She probably wants to focus on her spirit powers, if I'm being honest, but... She hits for 59. She must have a better sword. That's my explanation. She has a better sword. Because she has no strength. Fell Slash, enjoy being a loser, bro. We all are laughing at you, not with you. I want you to know that. The issue is I want to level up this, but it's just not a valuable use of my resources right now. And I kind of want her to keep her healing. Good hit. They honestly, that level up was huge. Look how much HP we have now. Levels are very important in this, at least early on. Maybe they become less important later. Oh my god. That's another full heal. We should have been using our... if I would know that we were going to level up after that fight, I would have used all my skills. But I'm trying to be wise with my resources, and the game is like, why? This looks like almost a save point. No, is it? Yeah. I want to save my game. Game percent game completed. Let's go. That's so important when you see the first. What's the first percent they show you? You get to your first save point. What do they show you? 0% completed. That's what you want to see, bro. We're not even a percent in. Slime of Orthak. There's probably so much fucking lore in this, and I just don't know. We're not even going to use that right now. What does slime do? Reduces slashing damage. Is that permanent? Combat only. Okay, good. I understand. So are there random encounters? If I run back out here, can I get into another fight? Whoa! I had no idea you could do that until I just hit random buttons. Because I'm wondering if you can grind. If you can grind? I'm wondering if you can grind in this game. It seems like you won't be able to. It seems like there are no random encounters. Which is good and bad. It's good in the sense that it means the game will know how much experience you've gotten. It's bad in the sense that if I play badly, I will be severely punished. But it's okay. Yeah, no random encounters, huh? Maybe just not here. But sorry, we gotta be Barathor. Barathor is cool. He's definitely worse than her right now, but that might make sense story-wise. I don't think he's gonna be our main damage dealer. I think like we're gonna get a dwarf and stuff, right? So we'll have. I think I care about you being fast with your leadership skills. Maybe being tanky, I don't know. But you're going to go for a little bit of speed. You're going to go for a little bit of speed. You want your healers fast, you want your damage dealers fast. There is a point where maybe you don't need your damage dealer to be that fast. You don't need him to attack 100 times, but... Alright.
Inside, Gondorian. Your wounds must be healed.
Weapons. Provisions. The elves are very resourceful.
Long have we kept such way stations for times of great need.
I am Barathor, captain of the Citadel Guard of Gondor.
And I am Idri.
Captain.
I serve Galadriel, Lady of Light. Take what you need, and let us be on our way.
Whoa, Barathor gained 1,000,000 experience, bro. Alright, let's take a look. Hold on. First, I want to see what is my current sword giving me? I want my tattered wool cloak. We have no rings equipped, unfortunately. Okay. Show me this. This is a sword that has no specials. Base damage is X6. Damage per level. Interesting. Ah, okay. So the stats there must not be the stats of the sword, because that would be too insane. That's literally our stats. Never played that game before? You're going to have a good time if you play it. Or if you don't want to play it, you can just watch. So damage per level is interesting. And also base damage. So it must be 6 times your strength stat. Is that literally the damage formula? Because normally I have no idea what damage formulas are. Items in adventure mode. Acquired items can be used while exploring to heal and regain action points. Press triangle to access them in the main menu. Yeah, no shit, bro. Thank you for the leaf of old Toby. Thank you. Give me some equipment. I don't need these damn items. Yeah. Provisions, equipment. You gave me some fucking... You gave me shoulders, bro. You gave me pauldrons. We already had some equipped anyway. Okay, so what does this do? Armor 3. Armor 8. So our armor is going to go from 36 to 41. Wow. What talk about? Thank you, elves. Oh my god, the armor is visual? No fucking way. No fucking way the armor you could see the changes. Is this the PS2 one? This is the PS2 one. Holy shit. Wait, I want to go that way. I guess we're going to go this way for now, but... Wait, this is the way I came in. Sorry. Well, we might as well save. You know, when you walk past... You don't walk past save points. Even if you accidentally go back to a save point you've already been at, you just kind of go and do it again, right? I can't tell you how good this is so far. It's a little unfair because it is Lord of the Rings, but...
Cleveland spies. My caravan is in danger.
Those crows seem guided by some fell purpose.
It is the hand of Isengard. The White Wizard has betrayed us. Hurry!
I know they're telling the truth, but it does kind of feel like they're... lying. No. We don't want to watch any of these stupid scenes. Not that they're stupid. Oh, what? You weren't going to tell me about your second hidden cave, bro? The second age elven silver tiara of Ererador? There's no such thing as, like... There's nothing in this game that you pick it up and it's like silver sword. This shit is the fucking whatever. I can't even remember. It was too grandiose. The second age elven silver tiara of Ererador. And what does it do? It has 8 armor, bro. Duh. Now she has a cool helmet. I mean, that's subjective. Haha, you think I've played an RPG before, buddy. King's Foil leaves? Maybe we'll use that. We need a third party member, though. Hopefully we get one sooner rather than later. Okay, guy. You think I'm not good enough to get 2 items? So there appears to be 0 random encounters. I'm kind of hoping that there are random encounters. That way I can experiment. And because if there's no random encounters, it means you really want to use your AP as much as possible to get the new skills.
Orcs are amongst them.
There are too many. They have no chance.
Help me defend them.
Wow, good hit. He just bonked him. Okay, there's a guy with a banner. We got to get him. If there's one thing I know, if a guy's holding a banner, we're not even gonna fuck around with that. You're dead. I don't even know what this does. Oh my god, he's invincible. I've made a mistake. We have to kill him last. I think that was way too much. You know what? Fuck it. We've already dedicated. 77. Let's go. You ever played Epic 7? I haven't, but people talk about it because I'm playing I'm gonna be playing a ton of Etheria Restart, and people keep talking about Epic 7, so they must be similar. Curse of Orthanc. Excuse me. I need my controller to turn back on. Thank you. We might have made a mistake. Okay. What is going on? You will listen to me, Xbox 360 controller. You've never had issues. Now that Suikoden 2 didn't care. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. None of this deals damage, so we don't care. I think this fight's gonna last long enough where we want to use Company of Might. I don't know if there's a buff timer. They hit hard, but we did get a couple level ups. They got a big update currently, giving a lot of 5 stars. Oh no, I'm not gonna ever play it. I'm gonna play Etheria Restart. I only play games for the most part to make content on them now, which good or bad, I don't know, but I'm not gonna make content on the game. Wow, that's a pretty big boost in attack. Right. We gotta look at her sword. Her sword's badass. Can we switch? I'll get more damage out of it than you will. Fun to believe the damage formula. Bro, these guys have they have nothing. I kind of want you to save your spirit powers to heal. Going for this guy first was probably a mistake, but I thought he would be the most fragile one. Turns out he's just God. I learned Orc Bane. Can't use it, but it's okay. Maybe we should be using items in combat way more. Maybe it's like part of the intention is to use items in combat. That's not a very good ability, but it does give her experience. I do kind of like... I like that you're kind of against the wall, right? Oh, sorry. Let's take a look here. Let's use Lambus. I want you to get your I'm trying to farm right now, man. Oh, you know what? We should kill one of them and then farm for a second. We could convert. Oh my god, we're so smart. We'll do this first though. We'll leave the rabble alive. Good hit. There we go. Bro, we got nothing but time. I need you to use another Lambus on yourself as well. This might be we might come back to regret this, but we're gonna do it. Learn Company of Valor. Let's go. I don't know if there's an obvious way to tell if this is actually working, or like if maybe it's just the glow around my character. By the way, it's running at a solid 30 FPS, which I think is what I have it capped at because it runs really weird if you uncap it. Company of Valor does cost more. We're gonna use one more Lambus on ourselves and we're gonna test it out. I want to see the feel of it. You're gonna use this again. The spirit powers are probably gonna be what she wants, but I don't know if I want to use any more items, but we did farm a little bit. Oh, this sucks. Wait a second. Is that ability not do what I thought it did? We'll have to go read it. My controller's being such a dick. You just downloaded this with the texture pack? That could be really cool. 123 damage, not bad. Probably not worth. Wait, how much experience did we get? Might as well use this. Still no new spirit power, huh? All right. Have you started playing it yet? Man, that's a cool victory animation. Barithor is cool. No level up? Oh no. We just acquired a third age steel Athelian longsword? What the fuck were these guys holding? An elven golden plated fouled? These guys were loaded, bro.
You have found him.
What do you mean by that?
It is nothing. Hasten to Rivendell. I have cleared the road for you.
I am grateful, but you must return now to the passes. We saw evidence of recent battle there.
Come, Gondorian. Some may still survive.
What'd you call me? You call me Gondorian, bro? Level it up. When a character has accumulated enough experience points, they will level up and will gain stat points, which allow you to increase your character's stats, okay? Okay, now we level up. Let's go. Okay. No. Oh, thank you for all the epic scenes. Oh, she didn't level up. All right, we gotta look at our skills. Uh-oh, did I lose connection on my stream? Maybe not. My little thing is beeping. A melee attack that lowers the armor value. That's probably good. Gives Barithor a chance to automatically... How much did we get? We did get 1 point. Okay. Automatically counterattack, that's fine. But lowering defense might be better right now. This says it raises dexterity and constitution and speed. We got to use this in combat. Grants party immunity to all stunning effects for the full duration of the fight. I mean, that sounds good. What? Recover AP to everybody? We got to do this. We're going to farm the fuck out of a single orc. Holy crap. This guy's a leader. I don't, maybe this, you get one of these every combat. I like the little poison stuff. Did you? Oh, haste of the elves. Nah, we don't care about that as much. It is kind of expensive. Man, that is dog water. We're automatically reviving someone if they get knocked down is probably good. Okay, revive someone. Her magic kind of sucks. This is good. Okay, I'm not. You know what? You're becoming less interesting to me every day. You just got this 34 armor. This is giving her how much? How much does she currently have? Is it a pauldron? What is it? Is that your? It's your breeches. 8 armor to 34 armor. This also has +2 dex. You're getting +2 dex. Your dex is going from 18 all the way up to 20, and you're going from 37 to 63 armor. Talk about an upgrade, and it looks better. Let's not forget our boy here. Let's go to our sword. All right, here's what we had. First of all, this is the Gondor sword, so if it's better, that means Gondor doesn't know how to make swords. Okay. This is 6 times base damage with 0 per level. 10 times base damage and a dex? Let's go. What's her sword? Let's take a look at her sword. Why does she do more damage than me? Is she cheating? It's because +1 per level, her sword is still better. I guess +1 damage per level only doesn't add that much damage, right? It's adding like 10 damage, not even. All right, here's the deal. You do care about spirit, but you really care about going before everybody to get all the buffs up and the debuffs up. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Blueberry Bagel? You're going to be the fastest character. You're not our damage dealer, Barathor. I don't know who's going to be our damage dealer yet, but we have 2 party members. Where the fuck did we come from? We're going back the way we came. I suspect. And I want to. I want to make sure we're not missing stuff. That is 100% the way we came. Yes, we went through both of those. We got all those chests. One good thing about this game, like, since it's a slightly less played RPG, is there's not always, like, a lot of people don't know exactly how to play it perfectly. So we get to develop our own strategies. No offense to any, like, really skilled players or whatever, but sometimes when you play, like, a game that a lot of people have played a bunch, they, like, have a lot of opinions on how you should play it. Who the fuck are you? Rabble is definitely weaker. I'll give him that. We don't have any juice. All right, so here's what you're going to do. All right, let's take a look at our bar over here. So if I taunt, I get to go up. Attack. Okay, attack brings me down there. Look at this. This is actually a slightly higher priority attack over like a basic attack, huh? Yeah, so this is actually faster than a basic attack. What about this one? This one too. This will be, I really wish I knew how this skill worked in detail, because it will either be insanely good, but if it gives a, it's hard to know, because if it's like haste, but it doesn't give you a percent increase, if it's like a flat amount of like a low amount, that could be pretty lame. Let's see if we can do all the mites. I don't know if there's any way to see if these are all affecting us. Maybe I just gotta trust the different visual effects. That's a good hit. All right, we're fine. Boom! 127, nerd. How's this game so far? Also, is that the FFX term indicator? It is the FF10 indicator thing. I don't know which came first. Probably FF10. This game has been fantastic so far. It's just fun. Good hit. This is a pretty visceral combat. They hit pretty damn hard, man. We're gonna have to use an item to heal ourselves. You got one of them. I think you're gonna use, you know, we got a lot of these items and they're probably bad. So start using King's Foil. Yeah, it's like one turn for one hit. That's not very good. So it looks like our buffs are still going. Doesn't it? Hint. Wild Swordsman. Thank you for the hint game. Change weapon? Well, that's interesting. I want to see if this stacks. We're actually already going to get 2 turns in a row if we do this. 1 SP leadership, which is kind of bad. It's not that bad, but I really wish I could see the buffs in this game. It's gonna change how I play, I think. But part of not knowing is kind of fun. Double critical. What the fuck is double critical? This game has double critical hits, by the way. This ain't your grandma's critical. It means you roll a crit and then you roll a second crit, I guess? I don't know. Glad it's fantastic. For some reason, it reminds me of Summoner, but better looking. I don't know what Summoner is, but... All right, you know what? We could farm you, but I don't think we're ready to farm yet. You know what? We are ready to farm. Let's do it. Lambus on our boy here. Oh, you gotta go again, huh? You know what? Fine. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. An action RPG that looks terrible, but it looks better. I get it. I get it. Company might. We need to get this up enough because he gets the ability to recover action points, and then we're gonna be able to fucking farm the shit out of this game. We're gonna destroy this game, but it's gonna take a second. I don't think you kill him. Sorry, we got this. I don't know if there's ever any shops or anything in this game, like, or if everything's always gonna be just like you're walking around smacking the shit out of shit. She's gonna level up and fully get all of her juice back. I don't think we quite do. You level up a lot in this game, though. They give you a lot of experience. Got to get that long bottom leaf, though. 1 of 3 warbands defeated. Understood. We got an elf medicine for our trouble. The combats are kind of long and a little bit grueling. And I really like that. It's a good vibe. So I don't think there's random encounters. I think the encounters are just like scripted, but you can't see them. They have like triggers on the map. Okay, this is not one that we dick around with. I think we got to kill one of them ASAP. Although I actually do think your company valor would be better. Here's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna heal yourself first so you don't randomly die. It could make farming super easy though. No. You can't farm. Once you do a fight, it's over. So at least right now, I don't know this. Okay, this is speculation, but it appears to me that there are a finite amount of fights. So it doesn't seem like you'll be able to grind. I could be wrong, but that currently I have not been able to engage in a random encounter by going back through old areas. I have to progress to get into an encounter. All right, so we have increased attack. We should be able to kill this guy now. We just need to get one dead. That way we freaking don't take so much damage. Okay, you're gonna die. That'll be good. Lame? No, that's like ideal. I mean, I won't lie. If they have random encounters, I'll absolutely farm. But having to strategize your experience is so good. Let's go and do an AoE heal here. I think we're not going to want to use our perfect mode in this, which is basically like I think a team-wide overdrive. Leaves the Lombus, gives it to the whole party, right? Yeah. Let's give some action points to our boy here. Citadel Guard of Gondor. I think it's just like really cool because it incentivizes like we are going to play in a different way. If there's random encounters that we can grind whenever we want, we're gonna play one way, and if there aren't random encounters, we're gonna play a very different way through the game. Look at that hit, bro. He's not dead. You're fine. But this is why we got our spirit powers. Now you want to use your company valor. We're not doing this efficiently, by the way. We're kind of farming a little bit because I think just killing a second one is the way to go because these guys hit really hard. Good hit. All right, we got to kill this rabble. This rabble rouser. If they crit us, we could be in genuine trouble, but I think I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. Good hit. Okay, no crit. Thank God that they're targeting different characters. They actually hit really fucking hard, bro. I've changed my mind. We're going to heal ourselves. I wasn't gonna heal ourselves, but I think we got to. That's one attack worth. Oh, she gets to go again. This is good. That means we should be able to kill this guy. Okay. Alright, we're good. I don't want to taunt him because you're not that tanky. I kind of want to leave your spirit powers for healing. Maybe you have enough for 2 more heals. Let's just do that. Yeah, I bet we level up after this. But I'm going to try to develop a way where I can grind in combat. Well, that was kind of lame. You got a crit. But now look, we get 2 turns in a row with normal basic attacks. I think that must be that extra speed kicking in finally. All right. I just want you to be able to survive 2 hits. Okay, we're good. It looks like the buffs are permanent, by the way, for the leadership skills. I could be wrong, but they feel like they are because they still have the animation. Why'd you go so fast this time? Good crit. That guy was tough. Ain't no joke about that, man. Hopefully we level up here. We need those resources. Do skills and such have experience levels that go up with use? They do, yes. They absolutely do. That's the second warband defeated. Okay. And then you got points here. Ooh, look at that. Look how fast we are. I don't know if you want 3 speed. I think you might want some more spirit. I'm kind of interested in how much 1 AP gives us. It gives you 5. That's like something that's very easy to look at. 5 is kind of low, but it does increase your spirit power damage. I don't know if you're going to be like our mage, though. You know what? For right now, we're just going to make you go all in. I think that's your role. I think you're supposed to use that. So now let's look at our skills here. Let's see how far we are. You're not really using that ever, but the spirit power, you're about to learn Haste of the Elves. I wonder if that stacks. Do you know when Sword of Convalaria's anniversary is? It's got to be in July. Right? That's when the game came out, so it's got to be in 3 months. Automatically dodge enemy attacks. Okay. What about, I wonder if this is... I don't know how this works. I don't know how you get the passive skills. This is what we want, though. Restores action points of your group by a small amount every round. I don't know if that's going to be efficient, but that might allow us to permanently farm. It's going to be cool. So far, this has got a fantastic combat system. There should be one more enemy around here, right? Ent bark. Careful what you call me. They call me Ent, but they call me Bark. So we went there already. And then we went over there. I like that the map, like this looks pretty zoomed in to me. But they're like, no, 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 no. That's the zoomed out map. One more battle up here. Right here. One more warband. Oh, it's the easy one too. We fucked up. We went in the wrong order. Okay, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna accompany Valor. It's the, I mean, it's kind of like we might end up going like a Final Fantasy Tactics route. You know, does that make sense when I say that? Like, where we find a way to efficiently grind, and we do it within combat itself instead of doing a bunch of combats. I think that's my goal. Finding a way to game the game that's trying to prevent you from gaming it is the most fun. I don't remember which one I did first. But we're trying to get our new ability here. We should just kill one first and then do it, but it's okay. These guys don't do enough damage. These are the weak ones, and apparently they can't fucking hit. No, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Because we're getting close to the new one, I think. And I don't think it stacks. It's kind of hard to know. There's not a lot. It's an older game, so there's not a lot of information. But apparently they can't hit shit. which is fantastic for me. Because this just increases the attack damage. And it doesn't seem like it wears off. But it turns out, yeah, there was an easy, medium, and a hard version. We went straight to the medium and then hard, so. Wow. Alright, well, we'll finish this guy off while he's right here. Well, you know, you can hit sometimes. Give him an Ent Bark. Increases armor value. Give it to our boy here. What does greater mean? 91. Okay. Gives us more speed. Oh, you guys have a lot more HP now. Leveling up is so strong. I'm having so much fun right now. I wish I could see how far we were from leveling up our thing. Oh, you got Haste of the Elves. Here we go. Let's see if it stacks. Look how fast he is, bro. Let's do a Company Valor. We've got the one ring mode, but we don't want to use it. You didn't get the new one yet, so you're going to take another... What's the good one? Long bottom leaf? On yourself. I think you could afford to attack this guy once. Although, maybe you just use your own Haste to the Elves on yourself. I don't know if there's a reason. You get 2 turns in a row? That's pretty good. We got to be careful, though. We're going to run out of juice. I'm having so much fun. This is the kind of shit that I love. I love, like, gaming a game. I love gaming video games, man. Okay, you can attack him once. Don't kill him. This guy is our best friend. This guy doesn't even know he's being farmed right now. No one told him. What do you mean I'm being farmed? Who told you you could farm me? We're gonna use one more. Is this our last action points? This actually might be less valuable. We're just gonna, this is 10 AP less, so we're gonna keep using it until we get our new ability. I thought we'd be closer, so apparently we're not. You skip. The fact that you could skip turns is gonna be so huge for us also. Learn Fellowship Grace. Okay. Skip. Now let's take a look at this. It costs 120. You don't even have enough to use it, man. All right, well, we got it, so we don't have enough to use it yet. We're gonna have to figure that out in a second. We might actually have to get some juice on this character. And I'm interested to know if it's percent based or if it's flat. Is it going to replenish enough to justify it being, like, used on itself, you know? That was all 3 warbands. 2640 experience. Hunt the Wildman. We did it. This is still not enough. We get 2 spirit, but you're closer. Right? Because you're still 10 short. Also, when you level up, apparently when you get the stats, you don't get the points. That's a little bit lame. All right, let's go back and save. Because again, I don't think there's any random encounters, and I just don't know if they're gonna care that I went and did that. It's hard to know with an old RPG. Like newer RPGs, like they'll just put an autosave in so you don't lose progress. When you're playing an older game, you just gotta do your due diligence. I'm not saying that it won't let us save, but I am saying that you shouldn't trust that it will. Long bottom leaf. That's what I called your mom last night. Your mum. I'm having such a fucking good time right now. This game is better than I thought it would be. Percent of the game completed. Are we at 0% still? We'll have to find. We're at 1%, boys. We have successfully completed 1% of the game, and it only took me 2 hours. That means this game is 200 hours confirmed. So we are going to have to get at least one more level in order to get enough juice. And then that's when we get to discover if it's going to be, because it recovers AP in combat as a skill, which is cost AP. If it is percent based, we have a new farming strategy. If it's not percent based, we're going to have to come up with a different strategy. Also, do we have any more quests? Collect elf artifacts. Okay. Also rescue someone. Well, I don't see any elf artifacts. We might be getting ready to get our third character, though. In some areas, the Eye of Sauron will appear as your chance of fighting a battle grows. Oh, there are random encounters, but only in some areas. That resets it. I'm kind of into the random encounter stuff, honestly. 0? Come on. It gets red. Okay, there we go. So there are basically scripted areas. But yeah, if you look here, we can't use Fellowship Grace. It's too expensive. So I don't really want to use my AP right now. Especially this is a random encounter, so I don't feel like I have to. So we don't need to farm as much. Also, why did you dodge me, bro? You think you're cool just because you could dodge me? He does do a real fucking wind-up, though. I won't lie. It's not that hard to dodge. These are weak boys. Weak boys with probably very little experience, right? Because they're now random, so they're like, oh, if you want to farm here, you can, but it's very low. Okay. I think I'm okay progressing right now. We don't need to make it happen right now. Wow, look at that random encounter thing. Boosted quick. That, like, started half full. I wonder if it's, if you stand still. Casual. We might as well do these skills. Because, like, when you level up, you will get your juice back. We should have used hers, by the way, to heal. It would have just been smarter. Or just to deal damage, because she levels up here, right? But it's aight. They don't even have treasure. Look at these broke boys. Broke boys. That was... Is that loading a new area? It is. Okay. I was just curious. I don't know, you know? You never know. I love just random chests laying around everywhere, bro. This is my shit. Elf medicine. It's not like that human medicine. They don't even make human medicine in this world. It's all elf medicine. I don't even know where this saves. Okay. So I do like that the game will let you know when there are and when there are not random encounters. Which is fantastic. Okay, we're fighting some big boy up here. It's a red blinking circle. Probably a first boss-like character.
A man. Badly wounded.
Wait for the wargs to approach.
They'll kill him.
All right. Bro, he was lying down and lying about lying down.
You live?
No thanks to you. Can't you see I was hunting them? You
Yeah.
want to use the crows. Lure the wargs in close. They kill faster that way.
I
You
still
are
think that sounds like a
Virginia
dumb idea, but maybe
At
not.
your service, lady. You meant to help me, so perhaps you may.
Perhaps you should finish off the rest of the pack first.
All right, let's go. Warg it up. He just killed 2 in 1 strike, so I'm expecting about that much. That's 1. I kind of want you to get your poison strike. Good hit, by the way. This guy doesn't have that much HP. Okay, you've got Examine. Inspect an enemy more closely. Bowcraft. Damage to animals. Rangercraft. Aim shot. I like Examine. Whoa! This is my shit! Saruman drives ravaging wargs north from Isengard, where they often hunt in packs. It is fragile to piercing damage, and then he's normal AF. Oh, but not if you got the blunt. It does take your turn, but I think it's worth it just to read because it's fun. Leadership. Company of Valor. This guy's not even going to ever get another attack. I'm sorry. Ha! All right, creature bane him. Sorry, buddy. I don't even think this guy has a sword. What was he using? Haste of the Elves? No, not yet. We need to level up again. We need to get enough AP to actually use our skill before I want to test that stuff out. So you know what? Go ahead and get a little bit of... Your leadership is good enough right now. Go ahead and Guardian Strike yourself. You might actually get a new skill eventually. Let's try your different attacks just for fun. Christ almighty, you're human? You don't sound that human. Oh, it's our turn again. Let's go. Boom! Shabuki, bro. That Guardian Strike is not that good. I wonder if we could read like what its modifier is. It doesn't seem that high. Ooh, Barathor leveling up. Elgost? Maybe that was his name? We did it. Gaining party members. You may gain new companions over the course of your travels. Press triangle to view details about your party members. Well, he's just with us now. Thank you for helping me kill that. You are now permanent party member. We are going to stats ourselves. 122. That is enough. Let's just give ourselves a little bit of extra. Now you definitely have enough. What are you good at? You have high dexterity. Oh, baby. That's so fun. Giving us full juice. Why are you weak to piercing? Aren't you a bow guy? I guess it's because you have, like, no armor on. We're going to give you a little bit of speed. I'm just kind of curious. It's okay. I don't know if we're going to end up using you, but I want to see... So that did go up 1. Steadfast. You don't want that. This is not passive. Is there any of these that are like passive? Restores HP every turn. That could be good. I think you have to learn one of these in order to get to the next one, right? So... an immediate free attack against a single target. That's probably good. Yeah, as long as we don't die in one shot, company resistance is probably bad. I wanted to take a look at your stuff though. Targets 2 foes, lowers accuracy of an enemy. That could be good. Attacking 2 foes. I mean, maybe it's good. Melee damage. That's pretty good. Lowers spirit defense. That could be good. Do you do anything? Range or evade. Arrow volleys all the same. Okay. Do they have different late game ones? No. Okay. I'm gonna keep you how you are. I haven't decided how I want to use you yet. Bag of old Toby. You don't say. We got to go back this way, 100%. But you got to be careful not to accidentally progress as well, because you're probably never going to come back to certain. You're probably never going to come back to most areas. Oh, there's a combat right here for sure. They wouldn't make us walk this far without a combat. One warg, huh? Why don't you just attack him? Also, apparently I'm not that fast. This guy's the lowest speed of my party. I think initiative must be a roll. All right, now this is what we got to find out. Okay, leadership. Restore action points to the group each round. Costs 120 to use. We got to find out if it's going to be... this will also let us know if it ever wears off, right? You're at 2... You're at 127 with 2. You're at 103 with 138. They all got 8. But if I skip, do you get 8? You didn't skip for getting 8. So hold on, you're at 18. 18. Is it after an action? So it's not after every individual character's action. So what's considered a round? Is it after an enemy attack? No, we just got some there. I wonder if there's like a set amount of time. And how long does it last? Let's find out. Can you lower his attack? No, maybe not. You're gonna go ahead and heal. Who's the lowest? 222, there you go. I mean, it's still going. So Company Valor gives ourselves more speed. So everyone gets a flat amount. Is it always going to be 8 the whole game, though? 8's pretty low. But it would allow us to have other characters use other stuff. Oh, snap, nostalgia. I remember playing this like 20 years ago. Honestly, I think it's a game everyone could afford to use. Why can't you use aim shot? Oh, because it costs 50. That's very expensive. You don't have any non-attack skills, so you're not our boy here. It's still going on. It might be the entire combat, because it's the green effect that we see, right? So you're just gonna go ahead and keep skipping your turn. I wonder if it's a certain amount of actions. That was 1, 2, 3. This actually makes you go faster. 4. I don't know, 5. We'll count him as 6. 7, 8. I don't think it's is it doing anything. Okay, it wore off. It wore off. So how many triggers did we get? That's going to be very expensive if we want to do that. I wonder if there's a way to lower the AP cost of it. Oh, it shows the eye by our character, by the way, when we do that. So all these leadership auras do eventually wear off, it seems like. After, I don't know how many triggers, a couple triggers. They really made that, you know, they're smart. The guys that made this game are smart. They knew that 150 was prohibitively expensive. I'll give them that. Yeah, we'll just attack them. So farming in combat is going to be harder to do. It's not going to be impossible, but we only need to give AP to one character instead. Now, I wonder if there's a way to... Oh, we have to destroy all the work packs. Let's do it. Let's see if there's a way for him to get his shit cheaper. While in perfect mode. Who cares? Increases his AP. Okay. Melee damage when taunting a foe. Increases his armor. That's probably good. You're not going to deal that much damage. What? Allows him to take 2 extra actions in his turn? Or, yeah, that sounds pretty good. We kind of want the AP, though. I'm afraid that this skill is going to be really bad. The Fellowship Grace. If it's only 8. The attack momentum. That's got to stack with the Company Valor. Mm-hmm. Reduce the action point cost of all actions taken by your group for a short time. Okay. We'll just take the war call. It's fine. I'm not too interested. Okay. Okay. KO Ken. I don't think we need to use any items right now. I think we're in a good spot. We don't need to necessarily farm our way to oblivion. But it is fun to kind of decide how if you're going to farm or not and how you're going to farm if you want to. Brah. Doing damage to enemies will fill your party's momentum meter over time. When a momentum meter is full, perfect mode. Yeah, I know. You want me to use it here? Sure. I don't want you to use it, though. I kind of want you just to heal. Let's try it. Wow, 1,500 damage, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'll admit, that's pretty damn strong. That was stronger than I was expecting. I'll give you that. Oh, he got all the experience. I wonder if it's because he just killed them instead. Third Age Heaven Steel Longsword? Who knows who that's for? It's probably not even for my main character. Nope. It's for you. You already have literally the best sword. 12x damage instead of 10x. It's still +1 damage per level. Enjoy being stronger than everybody, man. Hope you choke on it. So what is this? There's a... It wasn't the Eye of Sauron, but it was a blue indicator. We have to go back, I think.
What brings you to this place,
Fuck!
Ranger?
Yeah, we gotta go back.
I will tell you, but first we must make our way to one of the elves' healing altars.
We're not going this way. We're going this way. And we have to go back as well. I thought they were going to lock me out. You never know, man, in an RPG when you just get, like, locked out of a zone for the rest of your time. A glowing plantar will appear as you approach enemies. Make sure your party is prepared for the upcoming battle. Okay. So this is not random encounter, but this is just letting me know that there is going to be a combat right here. So there's a trigger on the ground. That's the everything there. All the decisions they're making in this game are very good. Okay. Nice hit, bro. We're not, why aren't we farming? We might as well do, can we do anything here? No, 15 isn't enough to do anything. Light him up. This guy's strong. Seems just like he's a dumbass warg, though. It's a starving lesser warg. Does that count as a pack? Does this one count as a pack? Probably not. I don't like the bow guy. I don't know. Some reason, if he's just a pure damage dealer, it's less cool if it's a bow than if it's an axe. 65! We were pretty close. Yeah, we just killed that warg. He didn't even have any. All warg packs destroyed. That's nice. I'm in. Lambus. Lots of Lambus. They know who they're talking to here. I'm farming up Lambus. Gorgarathash? Bro, how did they know? That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, and this loops all the way back around. So we don't need to backtrack, actually. This was a nice little circular storytelling zone. This is not the way we're supposed to go, but we could do a random encounter. Yeah, there's random encounters right there, that little spot, if you decide you want to. It's fun that the random encounters are in little spots, and if you decide you don't feel like doing them, you don't have to do them. This game is very wisely made. Like, this is made by people that like RPGs and had annoyances. There's orcs here. We do need to just... The Fellowship Grace is maybe a little too expensive right now. But you need to farm the shit out of this still. But you're getting a lot of AP, so maybe it's just going to be good in general, too. Triple crit. 639? Hold on. Hold on. You don't have anything you could do that doesn't kill, right? $42. Wow, these random encounters are a different level. So you can do this like 5 times. Something. We're not going to get any experience for this. Maybe we should save our juice for the next combat. I do want to farm that up, but I don't know. I don't feel like... Now that we don't have an infinite farming loop, I don't feel like I need to over farm, you know? You will not force me to fight combats. Each level is very big, though. If you get stuck on a random encounter, just do a couple... Sorry, if you get stuck, yeah, on a scripted encounter, just do a couple random encounters, level up probably one more time, and that'll give you a lot of stats. It at least gives you, at least in the early game, it gives you a ton of HP. Like, it really gives you a lot more survivability. Do I know where I'm going? Yes. I didn't for a second, but now I do. I just like running with a shield and a sword. It feels good. It feels right, Brian. It feels right. I actually think this game looks pretty good, too. Now, I understand when I say good, that may mean something different to different people. I think the graphics just have a nice... For me, it's like, it's just a good feeling.
I see you have found our campsite. And yes, we did shelter here from Saruman. but to no avail. His spies spotted us miles away.
Dumbass fucking birds.
But we pressed on, forsaking the easy southern route for a more dangerous passage over the mountains.
Then don't you turn back
White
then?
Wizard held other plans, and that route was denied us.
Yeah, we're going fast through this because Balrog is in here. If we go to Moria,
We are not far ahead of your brave company.
oh, we're like right behind them. They're like, oh, we were just here. That's kind of funny. Although I don't know how they're going to explain that with the Balrog. I know you fight the Balrog. He's on the fucking cover. 2% done already? Guys, we're pretty much going to beat this game next stream, I think. You can't do random encounters here. It's not possible. Ring of... Oh, it's a ring. Spirit Warding. And Pole Troll Pit Mud. Ah, yes. Reduce blunt damage, of course, yes. Plus 3 spirit. Does that give me 15 more AP? Looks like it gave me 20 more AP. Where's my rings? Elf stones. I can't tell you how excited I am for that shit. Where's the ring? Okay, we can equip one ring, I guess. I just wanted to relook at it. Resistant to air. Okay, that's probably kind of nice. But yeah, it's the 3 spears what we care about. I mean, I want you to be fast. And I want you to have a lot of spirit. You're not here to deal damage, I've decided. You're here to deal a ton of damage, I've decided. And you're here to not be that fast, but to deal a ton of damage, I've decided, for the boss fights and stuff. The ones where we don't need to... Now that we know there's random encounters, we don't need to, like, try to farm regular, like, quote-unquote challenging fights, you know? Is that still the captain? We don't know which one's going to be the hardest. You know what? These guys are not a scripted encounter. They're probably easy as shit. Oh, you see the arrow in them. Oh, buddy. That's a good feeling. Okay, that's a sound effect, bro. That is kind of scary. All right, let's go in. I think this gives everyone more HP as well, it said. That's a hit. Okay, I lied. These guys are strong. These guys are strong. I've lied. Orthanc. Hey, buddy. We need you to die, okay? We need you to die. You could probably just flute strike him. Oh my god, these guys are gonna kill me. These guys are stronger than me. Holy shit. I think it's that buff they got. That's not enough to survive? Uh-oh. What kind of damage do they do? That was it? Oh, we're dead. These guys hit for they hit for my whole HP bar, bro. Wow. All right, well that got fucking real fast. Did you see that? They fucking destroyed me, bro. We do revive with 1 HP. So we need you to do us a favor here. Oh, you can't use this outside of combat, can you? Oh, you can't use it. You have to use items outside of combat. What do we got a bunch of? Only combat only, okay. I wasn't ready to use that, it's okay. No, I don't want you to use it. Oh no. I didn't know I'd have to select the character. All right, okay. Step 1, whatever that was harder than all the fights in the game so far. We might need to save and redo. I don't know, man, but that was brutal. Boom, boom. All right, if we run into another one of those fights, I'm fine. But oh my gosh, I was not expecting something that strong. We might need to, I mean, maybe we should just heal now. Oh, you're at full HP. The save points fully heal you? No way. I don't know why I assumed that they wouldn't. We need I want to get a skill that silences enemies. We got to try this again. I want to try this again. Okay, we're faster now. I really want you to kill this guy. Okay. I don't think they count as creatures. Wow, that did no damage. This guy's bow must really suck. That's a lot of damage still. I cannot believe how strong these guys are. Look at that. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Everyone speed up. I don't even think you fucking have shit you could do. What are you gonna do? You're gonna hit them with this shit? Maybe skipping your turn is faster. Maybe they just don't have that much HP. They actually don't have that much HP. Let's see if... New leadership? No. Maybe we don't die here? That is weak. We're toast. Unless they miss. Nope. We're fucking toast, bro. We'll let them kill us. We'll see what the game over screen looks like. Let them. I mean, I could probably try to run, but we'll see what the game over screen looks like. Look how strong. I mean, they're hitting us for almost our entire HP bars. That's crazy damage, bro. I can't believe it. How the fuck do we beat those guys? Maybe we just let the stupid dancing guy be the stupid dancing guy. The guy with the whatever, you know? But we gotta learn this fight. Plus, excuse me. Did they turn it off? It would appear so. What? Maybe it won't let you do it right after a save or a load. Maybe it's like an attempt to keep you safe. Okay, well, I mean, there's this. So let's get into a fight here, and then let's go back up there and try it again. This gives us a good reason to try our juice, though, also, right by a save point. These guys should all pretty much be one-shot kill, right? This guy's weak, bro. Who invited him to our birthday party? You are just gonna use this the whole time. Chieftain. It says it also increases our speed, so I think that would increase our ability to, you know, momentum. Yeah, these guys, this is way more what I was expecting. Although that guy still hits really hard. We do care about this. I wonder if you can get 4 party members or if it's always 3. Okay, just kill this guy before we move forward. Nice miss, nerd. They're also pretty fast. Yeah, this is a surprisingly in-depth fight. We just want you to keep leveling your leadership up. Because they all get really good. Unless I'm just totally wrong, but it seems pretty darn good. That's such like a Legend of Dragoon power attack, I feel like. It's like so over the top. I kind of love that, honestly. 421 is a good ass hit, bro. Get that company valor going. Aha! Oh, fuck you, Elagast. No one even knows who you are. This guy's fast, too. He's fast, he hits hard. And I pretty much leveled up all my speed. He's just going off right now. I feel like this guy's just like a high level. All right, so we got our company valor up. I think she might just be insane with her magic attacks. All right, use attack. This is fine. 261. To be fair, that was kind of free also. Yeah, that random encounter wasn't no joke, man. Look at that. All right, so let's take a look at the save point now. Oh my god, that was pretty fast. That eye scares me. I see why the eye is scary now. All right, so we are at 1 HP and no AP. Okay, that did not heal us. Does saving our game heal us? Let's find out. You have to save the game to get the heal. But you do get a heal when you save your game. Kind of a weird decision to not make it on interaction, but, you know, whatever. We're going to try this guy again. This is just a random in combat, by the way. This game is not pulling its punches. This game is designed for men. Lord of the Rings men. And I don't mean males. Oh, this doesn't look as hard. Let's just kill the warriors first. The guy with the stick is probably not scaring me. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a very weak encounter. Or at least that guy is. Fellowship of Grace feels like a waste right now. You need more AP to make that valuable, I think. But giving everyone permanent buffs is probably good. It's probably good. They're not permanent, but if you make your other 2 party members god, that's probably good. He seems very fast now. The other guys, the other was just had some high level enemies, I feel like. Triple critical. We're not happy with 1 crit. Let's give this here. Haste of the Elves is a pretty nice ability. This one does last for the rest of combat, and I bet it stacks. It doesn't say that it does, but I bet it does. Wow, all right. They've got some good moves. That's why you're the shaman and I'm just me. Ha! I like to yell that's gonna happen a lot. All right, don't get a triple crit here. Do not. Good, that's fine. I should look at the wording of some of these skills here. That was a pretty good heal. Can I just be honest? Like, the lens flare and the sound of a lot of these attacks are fucking scary, bro. Like, I don't want to get hit by that. I don't know about you, but I definitely don't. You know what? Examine him. He spreads murder. It doesn't give me his attacks, which are kind of lame, but it does allow me just to examine them. No resistances. Deadly spirit powers. Oh, he actually has AP. He could be just farmed out of AP, but he could do it like about 100 times. So it's not even necessarily that practical. Oh, I wasn't trying to kill him. It's all right. That's life. That's life, my friend. Level up. Who's going to be our main damage dealer, do you think? If we get that dwarf, which I'm sure we get a dwarf, hopefully an elf as well, I'm in. Let's save our game. The fact that when you save, you get all your juice back is so nice. We are going to progress now, by the way. I was just kind of having some fun experiment. I don't know. I just have fun dicking around in RPGs. It's like a lot of fun. That's the wrong way. I want to go this way. All right. Well, that fell off pretty fast. I was expecting that fight. Nice little camera change there. It's very cinematic. New sword. Lambus. Now that I know save points heal you, I'm going to be way wiser. This looks like we're going to fight a ring wraith here. Oh, another save point. Being protected by the enemy. Hold up. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to hit that guy normal style. He is an archer rabble, though. He's just rabble. Don't worry about him. Learn piercing might. Yeah. I think we only have to do one fight here, so we're gonna waste all of our juice. Missed. Nice. Nerd. Company might. Let's go. Oh, these are all weak boys, actually. We don't even have to worry about them. Although apparently he's fast. Why is he so fast, man? Learned War Call. I don't remember what then that one does. He's just an asshole. Oh, he got his turn back. All right, go ahead and skip. 150. I don't even know what it does. Holy crap. Is that the one that makes us all faster? We're okay. This guy is gonna have to take some spirit, man. We could back off of it later, but in the beginning, he's gonna need it. We want at least 300 to use both those skills, right? You know what? Go ahead and go for your Orc Bane. Maybe it's time to learn a new skill here. That should be 800 experience unless it's scripted to get more. Maybe that is fair. Maybe 1300 is actually what those guys give. Let's save our game. I love enemies protecting save points. Why do I love that? I can't even explain to you why. I don't know why. It's normally annoying, but it's just kind of like fun. I don't know, man. All right. Let's take a look. So you're almost at Citadel Might. While in perfect mode is not what I want. Okay. Immediate free attack against a single target. No way do I want that. This is what we want. 50, huh? This is probably... We probably do want to get... It only takes 10. I guess we should do that first. And cures all negative effects. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look what you're learning. Okay. You'll take that. And then... I want you to get the attack. I don't think you get another attack really until up here, right? Many foes. Oh, yeah. You're on your way. You're on your way. Arrow Flurry. A ranged attack that targets 2 foes. Not yet. We just haven't used Creature Bane. Lowers the melee damage. Spirit defense of an enemy. That could be pretty good for making our main attacker deal stuff. All right. We actually care about you getting way more spirit. But the issue is you don't do any spirit power damage, but I really care about you being able to use your stupid skills. And I actually care about you being able to use your skills and deal damage. And you just keep getting more strength, I guess. Your bow actually sucks, though, right? If we look at his bow, where's your fucking weapon? Okay, it is 12 times damage. I guess it just... Maybe it's as a base 12. Is that what's bad? Because he doesn't do damage, so there's got to be a math reason, right? No. No, there's no reason why you should be that weak, I guess, that I see. All right, let's do one more save. Let's do one more save. I don't know why I'm such a... I'm a, you know, this is a JRPG. Or, I mean, it's a Western JRPG, but, you know, I think JRPG is a genre more than it is a... actually about where it's at. But it's like, you gotta save before you save, you know? If you don't save before you save, then how will you know if you saved? All right, what's over here? There might be a combat down below, or it might be up here. There we go. We're hunting for it. I don't feel like you're worth my time. Ugh. This is like a bad version of the Final Fantasy X system on the side, but it is still, I think, kind of nice. All right, let's try it out. $150 AP for that, huh? 150 AP. You don't say. I mean, that's one way to think about it. 150 AP for that dog water. If we get a 4th party member, maybe that becomes good. It looks like we might get a 4th party member, but I don't know. Like, again, like in combat, the visuals looks like it's 3, but the UI makes it look like it's 4. All right, we'll just smack him. We don't need to dilly. Drain inspiration. If she is the only real magic damage dealer, we might keep her around for a long time. Honestly, if I'm being completely real. All negative effects from a party member. What's all this single target shit? He learns the AoE one. We'll take that. Draining action points from certain enemies might actually be huge. Or, as Donald Trump would say, huge, I guess. I know we're saving again, all right? Give me a second. I spend a lot of resources in combat. I'm excited to get more party members. See what they specialize in. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You know, I was hopeful. I'm happy it let me walk there. This is a cool little ruin. Oh. Is that just the, I thought this was the way forward. The game tricked me. Okay, where do you want me to go? Down here. Aha. I missed this. I don't miss it, but I missed. Missed. We got Lambie bread. Lambie series. What's Lambie series? Lambie series is a Marvel Snap content creator. There we go. I remember now. It's been a while, but I was like, that sounds familiar. This is a fun little, I mean, I don't know if I'd call it a dungeon, but like, this is like it was a fun little traversal. I think it's more fun in a 3D environment. I think a 2D environment, that would have been fucking annoying. Bro, we're Entbark, Lambus. We're gonna have so much Lambus now. Okay. We found Jesus. Maybe this is gonna be our first elf stone. You've only got one job. And that is to keep doing this. Keep yelling at everybody. Keep yelling at everybody. You know what? There's no save point here. You can just attack. I'm not here to farm. We got weak boys. Watch out, everybody. We got weak boys in the house. It's interesting because the wording in combat implies that this is only affecting accuracy. That we're more likely to hit, they're more likely to miss. However, it says it increases speed, which you would imply would give you more attack momentum. But maybe speed doesn't affect momentum. Maybe it's only initiative. I honestly just don't know. We're gonna have to take a look. Oh, come on, bro. What's all this war crying for? Ah! When will you ever swing your sword? That's not my job. You guys get in there. A leader is only as strong as his allies. That's you guys. Now get to it. Quadruple crit. 10x crit. Okay, Elagos got tan leather underbraces. Not to brag. Where's my shield?
What are you doing?
You want to be sure they're good and dead. Some are mighty hard to kill.
Not even these sacred places are safe.
How
What's
do
a
I know I
sacred
can
place to
trust
an
this
orc?
one?
I vouch for him. In the name of the Lady of the Galadrim.
That is good enough for me.
And how do I know I can trust you?
Why would he doubt us and not the elf?
Wounds.
At the hands of a Mordor orc, whose life I intend to shorten considerably. In the pass of Gahadras, we were attacked by goblins. We slew all but the orc, who escaped with something of great value to me.
Who is this wee ranger?
I was in the company of a dwarf. A friend, actually.
And what did this orc take from you?
He took my dwarf. My most prized
You
possession.
help me slay him, and you shall find out.
You rangers from the north are full of riddles. And who are you to speak for a ruler of elves?
You must help me return to Lothlorien and warn
Okay,
the
don't
Lady
become a
Galadriel of
dick,
these
Barithor.
dangers.
All right, we're going through a
Then
lot.
we'll know all.
We should find one of the enemy's altars. After what I did to him, that orc would be in need of healing himself.
Come, Gondorian. We shall attend to my matters in due course.
I will say, I think the logic of what the characters are doing is kind of weird. Like, we just met this guy on a hill hunting warg. He was hunting warg. That's what he said. Then he's actually chasing a different guy that he injured, that must be injured recently enough that he needs healing. But also then he also doubted, he's like, why should I trust you, Barithor? But he trusts the elf. When I'm literally a guard captain of Gondor. It's like all a little weird, I'll admit. The characters don't feel like they're thinking things through very well. Wow, 2 armor. I can't believe, wow, talk about fucking, wow. Woo, okay, let's go. Yeah, let's take a look at this skill again. Briefly raises group dexterity, constitution, and speed. So you get more dexterity, constitution, and speed. Now, if we take a look at stats, we actually might have to look at, oh, there's a help button. Okay, you might actually have to be able to level up in order to read them again. All right, Elf Healing Shrine. Elf Stones. Elf Stones are elven artifacts that can improve attribute, skills, and resistances. Each character can come up to 4 Elf Stones. Well, can I have 12 of them then? Found 1 of 4 artifacts. Cracked Elf Stone of action enhancement. I mean, I'm not mad. Slightly? That's 15. No, that's 70, 80, 84, 17. It's just a weird number, I guess. Sure. It's not the most exciting one, but you know, that might be our vegetables. We're not exciting, but it's like good for you. Not everything that's good for you it has to be exciting, you know. Sometimes you just gotta. Oh, look at this fancy ass camp. Random encounters, and I'm actually scared of the random encounters because sometimes they were kicking me in the nuts earlier.
So tell us, Ranger.
Oh.
What happened back there in the pass?
It was a bewitched fight. Voices echoing down from the mountains.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't hunting warg. Maybe
Red
that's just him
lightning
being
struck all
a
around
funny
us.
little clever man.
The dwarf fought like one possessed, but a landslide carried him away. Before he fell, he gave me a map, presented to him by Elrond
Sharpening
of
a sword
Rivendell
will never
as a
swing.
gift of friendship. But I could not withstand the dark powers that ruled the mountain that night. While I lay there burning, that Mordor orc
Mordor
ripped the map away and fled down the mountain.
That Mordor orc.
That map revealed the location of the secret entrance to a forgotten realm.
Moria.
Yes, the greatest city of the dwarves, whose location was lost during the Great Wars,
Was it?
and whose halls are rumored to still be stalked by a terrible monster.
And what of the dwarf?
If that map leads us to Moria's hidden gate, I expect we shall find him nearby. It would take more than a few goblins to stop that dwarf.
More than a few goblins to stop that dwarf. Journal quest log updated. No. Well, the epic scenes, there's like 109 of them. I'm okay. Bag of Old Toby. Is that a usable item? Here's Leaf. HP and action points of the whole party. I mean, that's pretty good. Obviously. All right. This has been quite the change of scenery. Learning new skills. Successfully using a skill in battle earns skill points. Okay. I guess, to be fair, the game is probably a lot easier if we're not playing on hard. And so maybe you didn't have to think about using skill points until that pop-up, but, like, when you're playing... What are you guys doing back here? Slimmy. Battered steel helm. Well, I guess I know who gets that. Bro, did someone just say battered? Oh, buddy. Let's go. 11 more armor. Look at that. I don't look like a dork. You do. Well, the days of being cool Boromir guy is gone now. Now we are dorky helmet man. But it's okay. It does give us 11 more defense. Or armor. I don't know how the armor formula works. And frankly, I do not care. But I want more of it. Let's just make sure there's nothing hidden, like, behind us. Okay, hold up. This has got to be an elf stone, huh? This looks pretty magical. Bro, these elves love their tree houses. They're all about it. The Bilbo trolls, it did look like the Bilbo trolls, right? But I was like, is it though? I didn't want to sound like a scrub. You need to give everyone more damage. Accept your fate as a buffer. You're basically a paladin in World of Warcraft. You will never do anything besides buff people. I don't think I'm going to use this guy that much. Maybe I'm wrong. Does this guy have any inspiration? He lost 185. How much does he have? Let's examine him. Let's valor it up. Had to go to work, a work meeting. Where does thine quest take you now? I think we're going to Moria. This guy had, well, he lost 185 AP. He only had 61. So this guy is feeling real drained. She drained him dry, man. She absolutely sucked all that fucking, she sucked that out. He had seconds and she was like, I could take that, no problem. Barathor, the Gondorian steel greaves of Gondorian. 1 out of 2 light altars cleared of enemies. Not to brag, but I am a little bit of a, 2 armor? -1 speed? Fuck that. I'm not equipping -1 speed. I don't even know what that stat does right now. Defy Shadow File. Cracked Elfstone of Health Enhancement. I don't really care who gets that one. Maybe we put it on the guy with the lowest, which is her right now. By how much? That's a nice little juice. We might actually need to level up HP on hard mode because the enemies hit really hard, but I don't know if just debuffing the enemies will make it more. The fact that, like, I'm always a little torn. When you have a game like this where you can adjust your own stat points, it means there is a wrong way to do it. When your characters automatically level up and you mostly need to focus on tactics, but this means that there's a wrong and right way to build, and it's hard to know the right way to build when you don't know the mechanics of a game. So you're pretty much always making suboptimal decisions, which can be a little annoying. You're gonna make me fight a guy in a cave? I'll fight a guy in a cave. Is this before? This is happening during the Lord of the Rings movie. Right now, the Fellowship of the Ring, Frodo, Gandalf, Legolas, Gimli, Boromir, they're about, like, they're literally like 20 hours ahead of us. It's like one day. They're right ahead of us. We're basically following them, looking for Boromir because we were sent on a quest to get Boromir, and I don't think we find out that he dies. But yeah, this is actually happening during the Lord of the Rings movies. Sorry, we want you to get your. Are you telling me this brooch gives you 2 strength, 1 dex, 2 speed, 1 con, 1 spirit? How much? Okay, this is 1 con. How much HP do you get? 458, 477. So not quite 20. 19. Why 19 for 1? Constitution. Kind of a weird amount. Okay, let's save. Save. Okay, I have one criticism of this game. Save points heal you to full. I like that. I'm okay with that. But they only save you to full if you save the game. Interacting with it like this is not enough. You actually have to save the game. Which is fine, because it's probably a good idea, but sometimes I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that right now. Is that a hole? Oh, that's a hole, all right. So I know a hole when I see one, all right? I wish the map zoomed out more as well. Those are my two criticisms. Also, I wish I could see buffs while I was in combat. I think seeing buffs would be very nice. All right. Did they tell me that combat was coming? You know what? Let's do it. There you go. That's a fine hole you found there. Yeah. I don't think I don't think there's anything in there. Why is he getting all the equipment? Oh, wait, no. This is the lady. I want to level up on this screen. I want to see it. +1 strength. Whoa, slow down, lady. You're currently at 63 armor. This brings your armor up to 120. That's not quite, but effectively double. The Elfstone of Water Protection. Wow, man, they really know how to make these Elfstones impressive. I can't believe I finally have the Elfstone of Water Protection. I've been waiting to get the Elfstone of Water Protection for a long time now. Are any of my characters weak to water? You're weak. Oh, you're stout versus water. All right, we're gonna give it to you. It does give you 1 dex, and it makes you resistant to water. So if we go back to your stats now, I think it updates immediately. You're now stout versus water. Let me know when you get the shadow, because that's probably way more. When we're going up against the forces of evil, oh, we're probably gonna fight that dumb tentacle monster. You're right. But still, like outside of Moria. But still, I think shadow protection is going to be more important while fighting the forces of evil. We're going to get into a random counter here. Oh, this is the other side of where we started. We were just here. That's a good vibe. That's where we started the game, standing in that spot. Oh, this is nice. These are nice, easy boys. Leadership. You know what? We're going to Fellowship of Grace because we're going to level up after this fight, I'm pretty sure. You know what? This is a good chance for you to actually use your dumb creature vein and not feel embarrassed by it. Although we get very little experience for these, we might need to use some items. I wonder if I think Constitution doesn't increase. It just increases your life. I don't think it decreases your damage you take. All right, we'll just go for killing these guys. Except for you, you don't do that. Wait, how much AP did that just give me? Did that give me more AP than just 8? Learn stand fast. Good job. Did that just give me like 29 AP? Is it based on your level? What is the math? Someone teach me how the mechanics of this game work. I want to know so bad. I want to. It's so much easier to break a game when you really understand it. The first time I used that ability, everyone just got. You don't even need to use this. 8. Is it give you a refund based on how much you use? $31, $31, $23? What happened? That is huge. Is it Is this count? Is this scale off your spirit power? If you have a high spirit power, does it give you more? You're not gonna kill this guy here. Did we just break the game, guys? We just got 31. What the hell? And she's at max? No way. $31, but he only got 18. Is he at max right now? What is it based off of? Is it, do you think it's based off your cap? I'm having a good time. That is my shit. I wish I had more time to play this game today. All right, well, now we're immune to stun for the combat. We don't need to do this right now, by the way. This is not super important to me. Okay, he's just at 116. He just capped out. We'll just kill this guy, but I think we just found an infinite grind if we want to abuse it, which I do. 31. 30 motherfucking 1, bro. I want her to go first. I want her to get her poison attack because it might actually be kind of good. She hasn't gone for it in a while. I should, by the way, not do this. I should let my guys get their AP back first. But I think we're gonna level up anyway. Oh, okay. Well, we're close enough. Come on, Beerithor. Yo, Platt. I'm in Federal Way, by the way. You're in Federal Way. Who sent you? Let's go. What am I doing? Oh, I do want you to get. No, that's right. What was I? Aha, I want to go to Beerithor skills. Okay, company resistance. Come on. Company rally. That's what you want. We Seattleites are the best. I mean, I've been there my whole life. It increases the character's base damage with weapons and melee damage. So base damage is very good. Spirit power damage. Decreases time between attacks. This implies to me that if this is at 90, that we go way more frequently than the enemy. Both melee and ranged weapons is useless if you're just going to use magic attacks constantly. You just keep taking this. I don't know. You're going to do the same thing that whatever dwarf I find is going to do. You can't imagine moving back to Seattle? Well, it's very easy if you haven't moved away. I can't imagine moving out of Seattle, right? I own a house. I have a job. I would love to do remote work where I could move to like a totally different state. However, I don't have a remote job. I'm a janitor, so the news makes it seem bad. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even keep up with the news. There's a lot of homeless now. A lot of more homeless moving to Washington, at least in Western Washington. I don't know about Eastern Washington. Which is like, I'm not like upset by it, but I'm more like saddened by it because I could see it's gotten way, way, way worse in the last 15 years. 4 enemies, bro. We're not holding back. Lowers the foe damage. No, there's got to be. We got to get the weak boys out first, just to lower total, because they still deal decent damage unless they're very, very weak. Okay, they're actually insanely weak. I moved out of West Seattle a couple years back and never looked back. I'm in East Washington now. It's so nice. I like East Washington. It gets a little hot for me, but you know, we're gonna go for this guy instead. I've already changed my mind. Leadership, check this out. This might be the most powerful skill in the game if it actually scales off your spirit. Now it's only 11. Okay, now it's dog shit. What is affecting it? I might actually try to look that up, see if anyone knows. Is it just random? But we did it twice in the same battle and it was different. Because 11 is bad. 30 is crazy. And we would break the game. Gotta be careful. You could just get one tap. Okay, 35 is not something we need to worry about. Wait, I missed how much we got there. Was that 11 again? See if you can just kill this guy. You don't attack very much, but when you do, it's okay. You know what? Let's see if we can just drain all of his inspiration. That would be really funny. 196. Okay, it wasn't enough. I gotta see who he kills here. Oh, nice. He didn't do anything. It was a cool attack, but... 31 again. We got 31 again. Okay. Why was it only 11 that time? No, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. It's fine. You got to the battle right before Minis with an elephant and never got past that part. Oh, Minas Tirith. It looks like skipping doesn't actually give you that much more, like, speed. Let's see how much juice he has. He has 0 AP. Does that mean he can murder a crows with 0 AP? If he can murder a crows with 0 AP, we gotta kill him. Elephants go hard in this game. This game has been one of the harder RPGs I've played, if I'm being honest. Like, these random encounters were harder than the hardest fight in Suikoden 2 in one combined. Like, not saying it's like super hard, but like you have to really think about what you're doing. The action economy is super important, which is one of my favorite things. So if you keep getting more, well, how many? You get 4 now when you level up? That's pretty good. So now you're at 223. I don't know how it's works. Idriel. Didn't you already get a pendant? 9 speed. You get less armor, but who gives a shit? Const? What's const? Oh, constitution. I actually am curious. I'm gonna look it up. Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. What's the skill called? It's called Fellowship Grace. Fellowship Grace. Amount. Let's take a look here. Bigger. Yeah, I know, but I wanna know how much it recovers. I don't care about skill point farming. I don't want techniques. Let's do F3. I don't want your cookies. Let's just scroll down, actually. I kind of don't want to know what any of these do. I kind of don't want to know any of these. I don't want to know this. I don't think this is going to help me. In contrast to its in-game description, Company Valor doesn't boost the party's constitution or speed, just dexterity. Ah! Lasts 5 to 6 rounds, with the exception of Steadfast, which lasts the duration of the battle. All leadership counts as spirit attacks and can be silenced, except for War Call and War Cry. Okay? Which count as melee attacks. The moves chosen by the AI for War Call and War Cry tend to improve. Okay, so these could be silenced. But so Company Valor actually sucks. It doesn't do the two things I care about, which I got it for HP and speed, and it also did dexterity. It turns out it just does dexterity. Makes, yeah, but grants AP regeneration. It doesn't tell me how much, though. I assume because it counts as a spirit thing, it must be scaled off that. Have you ever tried Vagrant's Story? Yeah, that was gonna be the game I played, but because I just got this PlayStation 2 emulator, I wanted to try that. But basically, yes. How come we don't have this yet? I guess one more. There's no way we've only done 9 encounters, right? In this whole game. Are we? If we get hit, we might be in trouble. If we do another fight, we might be fine though. We could just use like a good item. I thought speed was really bad, and it turns out it's not necessarily that it's really bad. It's that the motherfucking skill that increases speed doesn't increase speed. Elegast? Man, I want my main boy to get some more equipment. He's still using some dog shit sword. 2 dex, 1 speed, sure, take it. I'm using a fucking battered chest piece, battered leg piece, tattered cloak. We do need to go that way, but I actually do want to go back and heal. So I don't think there's going to be any way. There's no resource in this game for money, right? All the consumables you get are going to be just those consumables. Let's go. Boom. So I have no idea how this this regeneration works, but if it's at 31 and we don't need any more, then we might just stop. Okay. We might like stop leveling our spirit and go all in on speed. Because then our other characters, maybe we want a bunch of spirits still, because we want to use the attack that lets our other characters attack. That might be good. Have I completed all the quests currently, or am I missing some stuff? There's still another elf artifact we need. So hopefully it's right here. Yes. Yes, it is. Go for the chieftain. Very, very few AoE attacks in this game. Maybe we should have let that guy get his attack and attack multiple things. I bet the piercing might doesn't affect his spirit. Oh, he actually just attacked. That's kind of funny. He could do Murder of Crows, but he decided he didn't want to. Alright, let's take a look here. We did level up our spirit a little bit more, so I want to see if it's still 31. We still have 103 after using it now. That's pretty good. I'm looking at the top left because I want to see it come back. 13. Why is it so low? Just smack him. This game isn't popular enough for someone that know the math, because now it's only 13, bro. That's too low. Because that's bad. Is it based off the amount of missing HP? Maybe we increase our might, it helps. Yeah, give him some juice. Missed. 36 now. So it seems to be based on your party's total missing, potentially. It would appear. So maybe it's a percent of your party's missing juice. Can it go above 36 as we use more? It is still at 36 there. I wonder if it scales up. I hate how confused I am by this, by the way. All right, let's really use all of our AP. See if it goes up more. Still 36, and she's at max now. I don't know how the math on this works. But I mean, I get, like, you could always farm it, right? I'm gonna look it up on my, like, phone or something. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't have a way to do it. So if we just skip a bunch, we should be fine, right? Oh, he's at max. There we go. Yeah, he's up to 119 now. So it did go up 36. It looks like it... No, it hasn't worn off yet, so we maybe get one more trigger of it. I think you get, what, 5 triggers? I mean, you're definitely profiting over the course of the skill. Yeah, there's another 36 again. I wonder if you can get multiple stacks of it going. Probably not. You immediately got that 36 back. This skill is very weird for me. I have no idea how to interpret it. We're just sitting here experimenting. This is kind of what I do when I play games, though. I kind of sit here and just try to experiment with shit, try to figure stuff out. Fortunately, you can't do anything. So yeah, now it's kind of capped at 36. Which I'm not upset about. I wish I can go up. So I wonder if the first turn is weaker and then it just gets stronger permanently from there. Or maybe it's like, it might be based on the amount of turns that I pass in combat. Like at turn 1, it doesn't do as much. So maybe if I used it later in combat, it would do more. I mean, this is all speculation. I won't lie. But we'll just do this. I mean, we still gain 13 when we do this, right? And we have enough to use the skill again if we need to. I think we're all looking pretty good. Aha! Idriel. She got another. She's already gotten 2 tiaras this game. She's just gotten 2 tiaras, bro. I mean, I'm not upset, but I'm a little upset. 1 dex. What does this one do? Nothing with 8 armor. 15 armor and a dex. I mean, I'm not jealous. Maybe I'm gonna get a sword right there. Cracked Elfstone of armor enhancement. Okay. I mean, listen, we're gonna equip it on the guy that I care about for now. But how much is it? It's 10 armor. Oh, and a constitution. And an AP. I get 1 AP when I put this on. Maybe constitution has a little bit of AP boost as well. You didn't notice any patterns yourself? Me neither. The pattern is definitely on the first turn of combat, it's weaker, and then later in combat, it was stronger. Whether it's based on, but also the cap was at 36 instead of 34. So it might, I mean, there's so many things. Like, this is why it's hard to speculate and why it's hard to test things. It's like, it could be based on our spirit stat, and it could start low at the first turn of combat and scale up. It could be a buff that is weak at the start of combat in the sense not by the turn timer, but whenever you activate it, it starts low. It could be based on our level. And just, it could be based on like how far we are into the game, how much it scales. But why does it scale in combat? The thing is, I don't want to put 6,000 points into my spirit if it doesn't actually increase that skill. But maybe 36 is enough. I'd prefer 60, but it's kind of hard to know. It is, I have to be at work in under an hour. So I have to save it here and call it for today. I didn't even realize how much time had passed. I also haven't eaten yet, so I should probably try to eat something before going to work. Yeah, I will have a new YouTube video up tomorrow. I'm going to do my kind of final thoughts on Suikoden 2, I think. I could download the stream, but I think I'll just record it. Juicy. Let's do, let's save this state. Save slot 1. Sure. All right, guys, that is going to be it today. Much love. But yeah, there'll be a YouTube video live tomorrow. I'm going to start playing Etheria Restart soon, but nothing too exciting about on that front yet. It's still a little ways away. But yeah, overall, I've been having a really good time with this game. I want to figure out the mechanics a little bit better, not because I need to beat the game probably, but because I really like figuring out the mechanics when there's clearly a fun combat system here. It's a very tactical combat system. Enemies hit hard, you hit hard. And the action economy is super important, which I really, really enjoy. Anyway, guys, much love. Per platypus is per platypus. I will see you on the flip-flops. Peace out.